There's a tactic that is being used by various feminists that seems to be working. Sadly, that tactic is the same one used to stifle debate since the early 1970s, and people have not learned from their mistakes at all. It should be common knowledge by now that men-only anything has been outlawed, or very nearly so, throughout the West. This meant there was no place for men to openly speak with each other about issues that could potentially mean no nookie tonight if the wife was around. There was no place to say, hey, if women can opt out of parenthood after the fact, why can't we? There was no place to wonder aloud why women got custody so much more often than men. There's no place to debate the merits of affirmative action policies, and there is no place, in short, for men to organize at all. This, more than any other thing, is responsible for the state of men's rights, and the general position of men in society, for that matter. Feminists could declare anything they want with impunity because men could not talk about it with each other in a wide social network. Sure, we could complain to our friends, sometimes even around women, but never to a large audience. Not without intense scrutiny from the women present, at any rate. Of course, there has never been a shortage of women-only places, both implicit and explicit, which is why feminism enjoys the power it does. Then along came the internet, and blogs, and alternate news sources. Suddenly, controlling male discourse became much more difficult. Some websites are getting tens, even hundreds of thousands of hits each month. Since this came into play, men's issues are starting to get airplay on the mainstream media. Worse, for feminism, they're starting to get political attention. What to do? Simple. Shame and blame. Put them on the defensive. Just like they've always done. And because some MRAs believe we have to avoid looking like misogynists, it's working quite well. Here's the deal, people. If you're self-censoring on the internet because you're trying to avoid looking like the bad guy, how exactly is that any different from what you have to do at work or in society? How did that work out for you in the real world? Not so good? Then why the hell are you doing it online? The worst part is they accomplish this with as few as 2 or 3 women in a room full of men, even when they're just names on a screen. I agree with the idea that feminists and MRAs have to come together and debate issues. I agree that feminists bring a different viewpoint to the table, one which has value. But understand this. Pandering to their feelings online will result in exactly the same outcome as pandering to their feelings in the real world. Stop friggin' apologizing. Debate the issues. Do not allow yourself to be sucked into a defense. We have no reason to apologize, but feminists sure as hell do. Let's not piss this opportunity away, okay?